Hello and welcome to Wisdom from a Bathroom Stall.
Hi, I'm Linda.
And I'm Darcy.
This week's episode is going to be about donations. But first, let's see what's new with you, Darcy.
It's kind of me, but not all me. My son is starting a studio in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And we're going to move in December, move stuff in there. And then January we're going to open. It's called, I lost it. Let's see.
It's called I Lost It. I'm sorry, that's not a very good title.
It is called, well, first of all, my son's business is called Muse Craft Studios, which is really cool, I thought.
Muse, like M-U-S-E?
Yeah, Muse, like
Your Muse.
your muse, or maybe we'll amuse you. Anyway, so it's Muse Craft Studios, and we'll be located at 2010 East Hennepin Avenue in Minneapolis, Minnesota, for those who are local. It'll be Building 3, Suite 116, and the whole building is called the Art Block. Art, B-L-O-K.
So,
Other studios in this big building.
Are they all creators, or is it retail space as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, each artist studio would have its own retail. I believe there's a metal worker there too.
Oh, wow.
Somebody who works with that. I'm excited. I get to go do my art.
So what are you guys gonna, is there any one thing in particular that is the main focus for you guys? Or is it just whatever strikes your fancy?
It's probably going to change up every so often. He wants to offer art space, creative space for people. Hopefully we'll be doing classes. And
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
That is
fun.
fantastic. Congratulations.
I will tell him.
Oh, way to go, Denon.
Yes. So that's
Shout out to Denon.
very exciting stuff. So
That is exciting. I've been waiting for you to start your art back up.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But it's cool because they'll have room there and it won't be filling up the house. So more space at home. So anyway, what's new with you?
Not a whole lot. I had cortisone shots that have not kicked in yet. So still a lot of pain in the hips. Hopefully that'll go away. The doctor said it may only relieve enough pain that it would allow me to do therapy, which is fine with me.
That would be
if
good.
they could get me to there, I could do some work there too. And I'd be happy for that. If it doesn't, then we'll look at things next year, see what to do.
So does that take I've heard that it might take 2-3 weeks to kick in?
It could take 7 to 10 days usually for the full effects. At least that's what I was told.
Okay.
And it might not work for me, but he said there's been success for most everyone of some level. So,
Well, I hope it feels better.
so there you go. About donations. A lot of people have their favorites, that they like to donate to, and it may be something like an arts or schools or things like that. I tried to pick out a few different ones. What I used to get the ratings, and for the ones that we want to talk about, was CharityWatch.org. And one of the first things that I came across on there was kind of interesting, actually, as I was looking for them. What's the first thing I came across? Was the top states for donating are Wyoming, Utah, and Minnesota. And I was really surprised, actually. Minnesota was actually picked for the overall top donor state. And that is a combination of funds and volunteer work. So it's hours and money. And that's kind of a cool thing, I think, to be noteworthy or
Yeah, it is.
noted for, is that we're the top.
That's nice to know.
So when I looked at Charity Watchdog, they do two things to come up with a grade for charities. And one is percentage of money that's donated that goes to the actual charity. So that goes to the program, meaning for every dollar, how much of that goes right to toys or clothes or whatever it is they're raising money for. And then the other is how much money they spend to raise $100. A lot of places do fundraisers and stuff, and how much do they spend on that fundraiser to make $100? So I went through a few. The top charities, they say 75% or more goes direct to programs. It's just, I think it's fair. You'd obviously like it higher, but it does cost money to have people on staff and allocate funds, talk to people, print flyers, ad and merchandising and all that sort of stuff. And the other is to spend $25 or less to raise $100. So it's sort of like they're accounting for 100% there. And I tried to pick from a good group. So there are PetSmart Charities, and I think their headquarters is in New York, if I remember right. And their rating is A+.
Nice.
I think. Or is it a B?
It's a A+ to a B.
And they have 96% of their funds go direct to whatever charity it is. And they spend $3 to raise $100. That's 3%.
That's really good.
That is really good.
Yeah. What kind of things do you know with the PetSmart do? Is that to help people that need to take their
Pet
animals?
adoptions, it's all sorts of things. But you know, if this is the PetSmart in the stores, they have little things that you can donate money to.
Yes, they do.
So I'm sure it all changes based on need. For some diversity, the National Urban League gets an A-. It's just still outstanding, and they are at 83% of their money goes directly to whatever they're funding. And $16 to raise $100. So they're still doing really well. They're right up there. Cancer Care gets an A+, which is outstanding. I know a lot of people who hasn't been touched by cancer in their life, whether it's a loved one or someone you work with, yourself. Everybody gets it, and it's nice to know that your money is actually going towards treatments or development of treatments and that sort of thing. They're at 92%.
That's really good. Also, I would like to add that for people that have blood cancer, if you are up for it, they really need donors for stem cell transplants. So,
and you know this why?
I know this because I have blood cancer. I have myelofibrosis, it has turned into, and I'm taking some really good medication for it right now, but sometime I might need a stem cell transplant. So yeah, and I think you could just look up, I'll put it in the on the YouTube.
Okay. So they're at 92%, and $5 is what it costs them to raise $100. That's outstanding. The Trevor Project, which is one of the things that we talk about every episode, I at least give out the number for suicide awareness, and they are an A-. 80% of their funding goes direct to suicide prevention of some sort, and $20 of every $100 goes to raise $20 to raise $100. I highlighted a few for us. I think they're Scholarship America is headquartered here in Minnesota. They get an A+. They're 94% of their funds with $1 for every $100, which is incredible. So I'm guessing it's a good volunteer base to raise that dollar.
Exactly. They must have a really good program, very organized and whatnot too.
Oh, absolutely. And if it's scholarships, it's usually children or younger people. So they probably do a lot of volunteer work in order to work towards those scholarships. And then I guess probably known more through the U.S. and even around the world is the Salvation Army. And I did not look these up through CharityWatch.org. They were either through Charity Navigator, which is another place that kind of grades or will give you information on how much a charity spends. the Salvation Army has an 82% rating, so 82% of their money goes back to the charity, and they go everywhere. They are often at sites of anything. Like I think of homes where they have people barricaded in, and they're holding hostages, because we know several people who are associated with the Salvation Army, and they will be out there and they will be feeding the police while they're standing there, kind of holding everything at bay. They've gone to Puerto Rico when they had such damage there. The storms. They've gone sandbagging where needed, so they are all over the place. Right. I urge you to go online and read about them. They do a lot of great things. It's a religious-based organization. However, you do not have to be involved in a church or anything like that to use their services. Right. Red Cross has a 90%.
Oh, that's really good.
And I was unaware of that because I had heard long ago that they weren't that high up on the list, but maybe they've made some changes.
They could have, yep.
And then Goodwill, which actually doesn't send the money out. What Goodwill does is their programs are based on job training. Yep. They do a lot with helping people who are challenged to find jobs and do job training. So that is where their money goes. It's more of a mission than anything else. Yeah. And 87% of their money goes directly to that. Good. So I think that's pretty darn good. I don't know, do you have something you want to add to that?
You have a lot here. Not really. You've done your work. So
did you want to talk about maybe something locally that everybody can do?
Locally?
Anywhere, actually. Anywhere. That anybody's had a little free library.
Oh, yes. I did want to add that. Where was I going to put that? Sorry, we'll take a little break.
It's not on here. You were writing it on there.
Yeah, I was going to do that at the end of this, not the end of... Okay, where am I? Oh, that's not it. Yeah, I can have a drink too. Okay. You want to ask me again?
Sure. Okay, so I think that kind of ends it for me. Is there anything you want to add to this, or something you want to talk about?
Sure. I have been seeing that all these people that have the little free libraries, some of them have been turning them into little free pantries, especially for right now with the SNAP situation and whatnot. I thought that was a wonderful idea. And I mean, if you guys have a free library out there, turn it into a pantry, put things out there.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that the libraries aren't important, but it's a really unusual circumstance, and people need to eat.
Yeah,
so.
And personal products you can put in there. If you do put canned food in, try and get the pop top in case it's a person that doesn't have access to a place to cook it. So
or a can opener.
Or a can opener.
Yeah, try to make it easy open foods and things that don't necessarily have to be cooked.
Yep. And I just think that's a wonderful idea. Whoever started that is a genius.
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah. Whatever your thoughts are on SNAP, children need to eat, regardless of what you think their parents are doing or what's going on. Kids need to eat.
Yeah. And there's a lot of rumors about people on SNAP doing things that aren't so legal, but I don't even know how they would do that.
Yeah.
You can't sell them. It's on a card, so please be gentle with people that need help.
You never know their circumstance.
Right.
And there are actually some limitations. This is just what I remember off of what I've read. I do a lot of research. And it's something like, say an able-bodied male loses his job. he's spent down his savings. Because you can still have a certain amount of savings.
Yeah.
People, I always thought they had to be completely destitute. No, they aren't trying to do that to you. The fact is, most people don't have savings, but you can. And
Yeah, I know in Minnesota it used to be, I don't know what it's at now, but it used to be you could have 3,000, yep. But every state, of course, is different.
So an able-bodied male could get, actually, I don't even talk about females, but could get 3 months worth of SNAP benefits over a 3-year span. So some people you think are scamming, maybe there's something wrong with them that you are unaware of. You know, you just see somebody walking into the store and you see them using SNAP and you're like, oh, they look perfectly fine. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't.
Yeah.
Maybe this is their 3rd month of their 3-month allotment.
Right.
They can carry money over, but only for a period of time.
Right.
It's not indefinitely, and you can use it till it's gone, but I want to say $187 a month. That's average. Some people get far
that's
less.
an average, yeah.
Some people might get $30 a month. And it is based on your income, and it really is a formula. So it's not like they go, oh, I think your circumstances are worse, you get this much. It's not, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Don't believe everything you read. There's a lot of stories out there, a lot of stories, and I get it. It's easier to believe the worst than the best of people sometimes, particularly in a charity situation. But just because it came out of a politician's mouth, or it's in a headline, you've seen it on Facebook or Twitter, it doesn't make it true.
Right.
You can actually go to the websites, and you could go to a SNAP website. They have it. It has everything there on how to figure it out. I think the most a person can get is, I want to say $298 per person, but that is rare that you get that much.
Yeah, I have not heard that one.
And then
Maybe not. Maybe it depends.
Yeah.
Sorry, on the state. Sorry.
It may be.
Yeah.
But it is. And I would think that a person by themselves could figure it out on $300 a month. You're not going to eat like a king, for sure. But
right. You have to learn how to budget and how to make foods that are going to last, you know, make in big quantities, freeze it, whatever, can it.
There's certainly some responsibility on the recipients to manage that money well. But if you're only getting $28, $30, whatever it is, something lower, it's hard to tell people you should be able to live off of that.
Yeah, that's it is supposed to be a supplement, you know, so but everybody's circumstance is different. Some people get more, some people don't need that much.
But you don't know their circumstances.
Exactly.
So
be nice.
yeah, it's okay to have an opinion, but it still doesn't mean we're all right.
Yeah.
So this episode's Finding Barry Gibb, was at Darcy's request, so you can blame her for this being a really short one, was Robert Plant. And I thought, okay, I'll give it a whirl. And interesting, Robert Plant has done 2 albums with Alison Krauss.
Yes,
and I did not know that.
I knew, yes.
Maybe not in my wheelhouse for music. But in 2009, they did Raising Sand. And they won, if I have the right one here, they won 6 or 7 Grammys for that album in total. And they won like Album of the Year and Record of the Year. And I think they won in the country lane, you know, because that's more Alison Krauss's lane. She's won more Grammys than, except for maybe like Quincy Jones and 1 or 2 others. She's way up there with 26, 27 Grammys, something like that. She's phenomenal.
Yep.
Absolutely phenomenal. I love her.
And you know what I loved though? When he started, you know, going like the Alison Krauss and him, he's changed his style to meet where his voice is right now. And that was wonderful because he has so much to offer still.
A lot of the older singers don't have the same voice, and there's different things that affect that, and one of them actually can be your posture, how your back lines up, so if you're strong enough to support those muscles anymore. As you age, your voice changes naturally.
Yeah.
If you have breathing problems, that can affect
Mine's
it
changed
quite a bit.
I get icky voice.
Sure. And there's just, if you take medications, because actually a lot of medications can cause some breathing issues or air issues, even if you don't feel like you have them. There's so many different things that can affect it. And yeah, Barry Gibb, funny enough, is one of those people that was affected with back issues. And so he doesn't have the same voice anymore. But he still has a good voice. It's just in a different arena a little bit.
And that's smart to do that, because then you can keep going.
But Robert Plant was funny in that he said years ago people would have called him a sellout for doing this kind of music now. But if you're not 20 years old hopping around on a stage anymore, but you still want to perform, you still have something to give to music, or it's still your lifeline, what do?
Yeah.
Change with the times.
Exactly.
Everybody does.
Exactly.
So they also did an album called Raise the Roof. And there is a bootleg album out there. I don't know if I should say it, but I'm gonna. And it was released in Belgium, and it's called Belgian Chocolate. And I've never heard of that. So I thought that was kind of interesting. If anybody has a copy of that, don't tell me, I don't want to know. It's bootleg. I was accused on Twitter of being a liar when I was talking about my husband being disabled, and he actually works part-time. And this woman was just drilling me like, right, you're lying. What does he do under the table? How many days does he work that they don't account for? And I'm like, none. Do you think everybody's a criminal?
Wow.
Crazy lady.
Yeah.
Anyways, the connection there, I'm getting there, is Alison Krauss appears on Greenfields, which is Barry Gibb's album from 2021. And he has 2 albums that he has released. Greenfields, which was reworking Bee Gees songs with different country artists.
Oh, fun.
So, different artists, because he does one with Sheryl Crow, there's Dolly Parton, there's a whole bunch of different artists, Keith Urban. And if you haven't listened to anything, do yourself a favor and listen to them. And this is, Alison Krauss did Too Much Heaven. Think about that. She has a perfect voice for that, with all that falsetto that Barry Gibb does in there.
Sure.
It's a great song. And again, that was their charity song.
Oh, nice.
So, give it a listen. It's great, but that was it. That's the whole connection. And I was surprised how fast that actually went to get there.
I'm going to have to think of some more.
You try harder. You try harder.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
Sure.
And again, as always, we have the 988 Lifeline. If you're in let me start over. Okay. So I know that, and especially as we're heading towards the holidays, that it can get stressful, and sometimes people get pretty depressed. So if you or anybody you know might be at that point, please let them know about the 988 Lifeline. That's still available. Also the Trevor Project for ages 13 to 24. And also LGBTQIA 1-866-488-7386. Also, you can text 678-678. And there's also a trans peer support service at 1-877-565-8860.
That's always pinned.
Yes, we'll have that up.
Pinned on the Facebook and pinned on
our
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
So, there is one thing I should add about Robert Plant and Barry Gibb.
Oh.
So, Barry Gibb's other album was In the Now, and that was songs written in collaboration with him, his son Ashley, and his son Stephen, which is really cool to kind of have that family thing on a single album, even though it doesn't include his brothers. But his song "Cross to Bear" was, he said, is influenced by Robert Plant.
Really?
Yeah. So I thought that was cool too.
Yep.
There's so many things that come full circle.
Yeah.
When I look at Barry Gibb, his connections in the music world, I guess in the world in general, because he's touched on so many lives, is really cool. And that's why I picked him.
Yeah.
A lot more to offer
Yeah.
besides music, and as important as that is, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So the quote for today is by Jackie Robinson, and it's, "A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives." I thought that was good. Goes with the donation theme. No one here makes it through this life all by themselves, no matter what they think.
We're all connected.
There's somebody who has impacted your life, and that may even sometimes not be a positive impact at the time,
Right?
but it may work out to your betterment later on.
Right.
So I know a lot of people have helped us, in my husband and I, in our lifetimes. So
We've had a lot of friends that have helped us and family. So yeah, it's important.
do what you can.
Exactly. Pay it forward.
Yeah. So I guess that's it.
Yep.
Yep.
I think I don't have anything more.
Like us, support us,
Please
subscribe.
subscribe.
So thank you guys. Till next time. See ya.
Bye now.